I'm Julie Faye Fan Balzer, and I know that lots of you are going to be super excited because Disney has teamed up with Brother to create some awesome exclusive cutting files for your ScanNCut. So now you're going to be able to bring all of that Disney magic to all of your ScanNCut projects. So we're going to start with a really fun project using a denim shirt and a kissing Mickey and Minnie, and it's easy to do. So to start, we're going to use some heat apply material. If you've never used the Brother heat apply material, you need to remember that it's 3 layers. The back layer is the heat apply adhesive. Then there's the colored vinyl, that's what you see, and then the shiniest part, that's the carrier sheet. We always want to put the carrier sheet against the mat and set the blade so that it doesn't actually cut through the carrier mat. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I have my sticky mat and I have my heat apply. I'm putting the carrier sheet down against the sticky mat and I'm just smoothing it down with my hand. Once that's done, I'm going to open the dust cover on the machine and I'm just going to hit the load button to load that in. Now all of my Disney files are on a USB thumb drive, so I'm simply going to open my thumb drive and put it right into the machine. Once it's in, I'm going to go ahead from the home screen and choose Pattern, Saved Data, go to the USB icon, and then I can scroll through my files until I find what it is that I'm looking for. And I can see, here's my kissing Mickey and Minnie right there, so I'm going to say OK. And now I know that they're in the right spot because my heat apply material covers this entire area of the mat, so I can say OK again. And now I want to check my settings, so I'm going to go right here. And my cut speed's at a 1 and my pressure is at a 0, that's perfect. And my blade is at a 3.5, that's what's going to allow me to cut through just the heat apply material and the adhesive and not through the carrier sheet. So I'm going to say OK, and then cut, and then all that's left is to hit the start button. So I'm going to go ahead and unload the mat. And let's pull off. Now this should come off as one single sheet, which it does. Now I don't want to waste all the rest of this heat apply vinyl, so I'm going to use a pair of scissors and I'm just going to cut away the excess so that I can keep it. And a good way, if you can't quite see the lines, is hold it up to a light so that you can see through it. And at the point that you can see through it, it makes it really easy to just cut off all of that excess. So to weed this, I'm simply going to take my hook tool and grab an area outside of the design and I can pull away the excess heat apply material. Now this is a great design because it's super easy to weed because it's almost all on the outside. There's no really little inner parts. So once you have weeded away all the excess little pieces, then look at that. You are ready to take this over to the ironing board. So I'm working with a denim shirt, and as you can see, it obviously has the wide placket with the buttons down the front. And I want to put my Mickey and Minnie so that one is on one side and one is on the other side of the buttons, but they're a little too close together. So I'm simply going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut them apart. And now I'm just going to lay them in place to make sure that I like it before I actually get to ironing. I want to kind of eyeball it to make sure that they're even. One way to think about it is maybe that they're both sort of aiming to kiss the button, and if they're both aiming to kiss that button, then they're probably also aiming for each other. So once I'm satisfied, I think that looks good to me, then I'm actually going to use the arm of the shirt as a pressing sheet, and I'm just going to lay it over. And then take my hot iron, this is no steam, set to the cotton setting, and with some pressure on the iron, I'm going to go ahead and melt the adhesive on the back of that heat apply material. So this is going to be hot to the touch. You want to let it cool for a moment or two, and then we'll peel off the plastic. It turned out so great. I feel like maybe I've got a little bit of Disney fairy dust now of my own. So I hope that you will give this project or any other with the awesome Disney cutting files a try. For more tips, tricks, and tutorials, be sure to visit my blog at balzerdesigns.typepad.com, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, visit the ScanNCut website at ScanNCut.com.